All right, Curtis, you're the champ. You're walking around at the mall. Do you wear your belt around the waist? Do you throw it over your shoulder? Or do you have someone in your posse just walk around and like hold it with you as you walk? Hey guys, welcome to the Best Coast Show. I'm your host, Albert Aguilera. We're doing the UFC 190 recap. That's my producer, Curtis Stage. And Curtis, what is the Ronda Rousey effect?
Well, I mean, the effect is that she's, 15-year-old girls and moms know who Ronda. I mean, everybody knows who she is right now.
Yeah.
And so, this is going to be a big thing is what does that do for UFC? And then also just on a bigger scale, I mean, how popular is this girl going to get?
Right, I mean, and we're not going to bother talking about the UFC 190. We know what happened. You know what happened. Everyone saw the Vine. Everyone saw the GIF. She destroyed Kohei in 34 seconds. So
yeah,
everyone was there. This card was loaded with a lot of well-known Brazilian fighters because it took place in Brazil. Both Nagoro brothers on this. Shogun was on this. Damian Maia was on this. And people were there to watch this lamb get led to slaughter. So Kohei ran her mouth and just got wrecked.
Yeah, it was bad for her. Is Ronda Rousey becoming like a Mike Tyson? Because I mean, it's got a similar type where you tuned in, you had to see what Mike Tyson was going to do. Either he was going to bite somebody's ear off, possibly kill somebody, but it was going to be like if you went to the bathroom at the start of the fight, you were missing the fight.
Right.
Is that the same?
You don't blink because it'll be over. And
is that good though? Like, do I want to pay a lot of money to see a 30-second, 40-second fight?
It is entertaining because MMA, although it is a sport, it is also spectacle.
Okay.
Like you have these characters that are story driven because she didn't have these issues with Zingano. There was nothing leading into this fight with Zingano, and Zingano got finished in 14 seconds.
She was pissed.
Right, but there was no bad blood. And there was strategy going into the Zingano fight. Going into this fight, right off the bat, 34 seconds, she lands 16 significant strikes. Kohei lands 9, and this is over.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 25 significant strikes in 34 seconds. There was
a brawl.
Yeah, there was no tactics to this. This was like, we're drunk at a bar, let's go.
Yeah.
And
there was no judo going.
But Kohei then ended up against the fence and got clocked in the temple, and she was done.
Yeah.
And she fell over like a baby that you stand up, but it's not like strong enough to hold itself up. So it just goes.
Yeah.
It was great. It was awesome. And going into this fight, like Ronda transcends across multiple platforms. She's now the new face, and she got the Reebok deal. She's now the new face of the Carl's Jr. commercials.
Makes sense.
Which is going to be awesome. And everyone knows who she is. My mom, who does not watch sports. My mom knows I watch sports. She knows you watch sports. And my mom even questions why I watch mixed martial arts, because it's so violent, it's so this.
But she wanted to see this.
But she wanted to see this because she doesn't even know Ronda's name. She goes, when's that girl from the Fast and the Furious movie going to fight? I want to see her fight. I'm like, Ronda? She goes, yes, the blonde lady. I want to see her fight. And my niece, who's 15, and her friends who are 15, they're having a watch party, and none of these girls watch sports. They don't do cheerleading. They don't do softball. They didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
But they wanted to watch Ronda fight.
I wonder what that is. I mean, is it this transcendent of sports? She's becoming a celebrity, figure, obviously. Right. But, I mean, we have Serena Williams. We've got the U.S. women's soccer team. They've been all huge for women's sports. But this is kind of, you're saying, different than that.
It's different. I mean, it's like the women's team is lost. Serena Williams is lost. And they're great at what they do. And Carly Lloyd, American hero, redemption with Japan, scoring from midfield. That's great. But when do you chant USA, USA for the U.S. women's team? Every 4 years. How often are people tuning into tennis? But Ronda is everywhere. She's on TV. She's in magazines. Yes. She did the body issue. She's in movies. And she fights like every 4 or 5 months now. Yeah. So it's not like, World Cup that happens every 4 years.
Yeah.
And so she's everywhere all the time.
Is she going to lose a fight?
I don't see it.
There's nobody that could beat her. No female that can beat her.
The cyborg thing has been going back and forth for 4 years now. Yeah. But it's like the Mayweather Pacquiao equivalent out here where they can't agree on the problem is the weight issue. Ronda fights at 135. Cyborg fights at 145. They can't agree on the thing. Cyborg needs to come down to 135 in order to fight. And she's like, hey, I don't know if I can do it in a healthy way. Yeah. But is anyone going to care?
No.
I mean, Miesha Tate's got the next shot. They're thinking that Holly Holm might get the shot after that. Ronda says, hey, after I fight
it's
Miesha,
a payday for all these women,
it is a payday for all these women. Because of the way the Reebok deal is structured, just challenging, they make money.
Yeah.
And some of them make pay-per-view points. Mm-hmm. And what they're doing is she says, hey, I'm gonna beat Kohei, I'm gonna beat Miesha, and then I'm gonna go make a movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Now she's also making a movie about herself.
She's making a biopic starring herself.
How does that work?
I don't know how that works.
How do you play?
If you're the producer on her movie and you're not casting her as herself, what female in Hollywood would you cast as Ronda Rousey?
Oh, I don't know. That'd be a tough one. I mean, So Ronda Rousey's hot.
Yes.
And she's buff.
And she's athletic.
Good shape. Yeah. There's not any female actors that are that.
But they're actresses. So what you can do is you can pay an actress to go into the gym and then shadow Rousey around for a while because she trains in Glendale. So these Hollywood actresses aren't too far from Glendale.
Yeah. We're gonna need a young Ronda Rousey for sure because she can't play herself when she's 9,
right,
or in high school. I mean, she's got to cover that area because she dropped out of high school, so she can't play that 26-year-old. Wait, she's 26,
27, I believe.
27. She can't play 16-year-old.
She's about our age.
Yeah, your age.
My age, yes, about my age.
Okay, so what's this DMB thing? What's the DMB quote thing?
Okay, so this do nothing bitch quote that she dropped on UFC Embedded a couple days before the fight. That's really cool. Like the actual quote is great, and she's like, "There's no muscle in my body that's not trained to do something," and it's great. But what's annoying about the quote, it's that every woman on my Facebook and on my Twitter is using that quote. Going to breakfast, I ain't no DNB. Gonna go do this, I ain't no DNB.
Hey, look, she's inspiring chicks,
but it's like, how annoying are the Marilyn Monroe quotes that Marilyn Monroe doesn't even say, but people just throw out a quote and attach her picture. Is Ronda gonna be that person? Are women gonna just use her image and just post a quote there?
Yeah.
And
that's gonna happen.
I think it's cool, right? That the women have this role model to look up to. Because, like I told you, my niece is 15 to my mom who's in her 50s. That's a huge age gap.
But are they gonna get into fighting? Really get into MMA? Get into UFC?
I think that they would get into MMA, UFC, and the sport in general. Are they gonna become fighters themselves? Probably not. But I can guarantee you that women are gonna go into the gym and start boxing.
That's good.
They're gonna start doing judo. They're gonna start training. Are they gonna get punched in the face and go into competition? Probably not.
No.
But is the interest there? Do they want to get more athletic? It's like I think that is gonna help the sport. If you can have the mainstream help you where you have the casual fan, you're pulling in the casual fan, you are mainstream, that's going to help your sport grow.
What about Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball Z is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go watch the Resurrection of Frieza tonight.
Yeah.
I expect Ronda Rousey to do it as well because she's a big Dragon Ball Z fan.
She lives, we're on the best coast.
We're on the best coast, so we might run into her at the movie theater tonight. Who knows?
Are you going to wear the belt?
I don't know if I'd wear the belt because she probably has someone with her that'll hold the belt up for her. But yeah, she's a big Dragon Ball Z fan, which is also really cool, especially with the social media where she interacts with fans, though she doesn't use the Twitter because she says people only talk shit to her on Twitter.
Yeah.
But, she shows up in her Dragon Ball Z t-shirts to events. She did the over 9,000 shirt for WrestleMania. She's coming to the weigh-ins wearing her Goku shirts. And that's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a fan, she's a fan, and...
so that's connecting her with a broader audience, too.
Correct. Because she's going not just with MMA fans, but with anime fans, and then she's picking up the audience of women from one generation to another generation.
So she should be in some sort of anime movie, but playing herself in that. Not a cartoon.
Ronda Rousey is a Saiyan in the next Dragon Ball Z movie next summer. She can do a cameo. But cool. With that, we're going to leave you guys with the gift of the day. And I know you guys have been seeing these lately. They've been out since the NBA Finals where they'll make a player go Super Saiyan as they do something cool. So you've probably seen this one that's going around the internet. It's Ronda Rousey going Super Saiyan, and she ends up looking like Vegeta. So it's actually pretty cool.
Why is she on fire?
It's what happens when you go Super Saiyan. Then your hair goes crazy blonde and it sticks up, but she's already blonde. But that's our show. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to stalk us on the Twitter @BestCoastShow. That's Curtis Stage. You guys have a good night.